Thank you. Appreciate it.
What's the difference this year in your 3-point shooting? Is it confidence? Is it a different? It seems like you're taking more time on it.
I guess it's more confidence, trust from the coaches, from my teammates, and experience, like you said. Having one season behind me, and just knowing how it feels. And I guess another difference is that it's going in, so I might as well keep shooting.
What's the balance? How do you prepare so that you make sure that you don't rely and settle on that too much rather than go inside?
I always had the mindset that it's just another part of my game, and I don't want to define myself as a shooter, as a big shooter. Coach B always says you're either a big shooter or you're a big shooter or big who can shoot, and I'd rather want to be a big who can shoot. So I still want to work under the basket, get rebounds, play tough defense, all that type of stuff, attack the basket, and I'm happy that I can shoot too, but that's not my main mindset.
They've been dialing up some plays for you more these past couple games. What is your mindset when that happens versus just seeing what comes in the offense?
Just trying to be aggressive. Kind of have the vibe that if I'm aggressive, my teammates are aggressive too. So kind of try to lead by example a little bit. And by coach calling these plays for me, I feel like he's trusting me. So I just do everything that he keeps trusting me, and try to be aggressive.
Moritz Wagner, some of the best passers in the league. What's the challenge with guarding someone who's such a good passer, especially in the paint?
It's a huge challenge. It's a really, really good team. I don't know, they're top 20 ranked, I think 18 right now. Ethan Ham, obviously tremendous under the basket, and can pass it out too, pretty efficient. Great shooters on the wings, with Nigel, a great leader. So it's going to be a tremendous challenge for us, and I think we're all very excited for that.
Coach said he made a defensive tweak sort of towards the end of the last game that he thought may have worked a little bit. What was that?
Did you ask him?
I did not ask him.
You didn't know that? Okay.
Figured you wanted to.
So, I mean, we changed a little thing. We changed a little something in the ball screen coverage. But I don't think it's more about coverages. It's more mentality, to be honest. It's not about whether we defend the ball screen like that and that. If defense is 80% mentality, and I think we just got to get that. We got to just show that on the court and show that it's not easy to score enough.
Where is your mentality with fouls right now? Because I know foul trouble had been a problem, but not as much for you lately. But now guys are scoring maybe a little more easier in there. Where do you find that balance with being physical?
It's obviously not easy in this league, especially since there are a lot of silly foul calls. To find that right balance between being physical and guarding hard. So we're working on that we don't want to give up silly fouls like we did in Illinois, and at the same time don't be physical though. So we want to be physical, and then emergency situation also get called with a foul, and don't want to give up these silly two-hand fouls that don't bring you any advantage at the end of the day.
How difficult is it to jump from the mindset from going when you got here that I need to stop fouling to now I'm not fouling enough? How difficult is it to kind of jump between those two?
I mean, for me individually, it's still the mindset. Okay, I'm fouling enough. So for me, it's still take care of myself out there. Because I feel like I'm needed, and I'm not gonna get in a situation where I foul silly. So for us as a team, I don't think you go in the game and say we want to foul more. It's more, okay, we're gonna be more physical. We're gonna let them feel us, and if that ends up in a foul call, that's okay. Then we're just gonna go into the next possession and don't be afraid of those fouls.
With your improvement right now, a lot of people are thinking, hey, he's getting ready to go and make the jump to the next level. Do you have a plan? Do you think about that?
My plan is to beat Wisconsin tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Well, when he starts dialing, oh, go ahead, Ken. You said sorry about that. You said defense is 80% mental. What does it take? What is it going to take for this team to get to that level where you are where you want to be on the defensive end?
I think a lot of discipline. Coach Don summed that up a couple of weeks ago. There are two pains: the pain of discipline and the pain of regret. And especially on defense, you have to be disciplined in defense. Keep believing in your principles you practiced all year. And we still have, I don't know, around 30 practices this year. So we got to work on that every day. Have the mindset that this is our weakness, and have the willingness to improve.
When